Hey folks, so you remember that pollen patty that I fed a while back? Well, it's been a few days later. This is now Friday. And it are gone. There's nothing on the lid. And there's nothing in between the frames. So you remember before I had the rope pieces laid in between the frames here. And there's nothing. I don't see any remnants. So I'm telling you, that method works fantastic if you have young splits, if you have mating nukes, if you buy a nucleus for your first time bees. Don't lay a square piece of pollen patty across the frames. Roll it into a rope and lay it in between, so that way the bees can come up from the bottom, they can curl over it, and they can get to the sides. No beetle issues. These are great bees too. This is my Kona colony, Kona, Hawaii. This is a first generation of grafts, but they're great. Good bees. Hey folks, welcome back. Appreciate you tuning in as always. So yeah, this is all about successes and my failures. The question right now is, was that graft from last week a success or a failure? For those of you that did not see my last video, check it out. I used a deep frame isolation cage that I purchased from Better Bee, hopefully to get me some young, proper one-day-old larvae to graft. My goal is to get all of my grafts to emerge on the same day. So I'm really getting frustrated on having some queen cells, the queens emerge like on a Wednesday, and then some emerge on a Thursday, and then some queen cells emerge on a Friday. I want to clear all that crap out, and I want to get my technique down so I graft the youngest possible larva I can, so all of my queen cells hatch on the same day. That's going to help me be more scheduled, and you know, it just makes more sense. Anywho, without further ado, let's take a look. All right, so we got 21 out of 30. Again, these were 15 cups per bar. I only did 2 bars my last graft. So 30 cups total, and I got 21 queen cells. They're all uniform. This is probably the smallest, I'll call it runtiest one. But all the others look fairly decent. Set these down here. And here is the reason. So I only got 21 out of 30, and that's because when I add a frame like this, these are baby bees, brood frames. So when I add brood frames, there was apparently, again, some open cells young enough. The bees tried to make their own queen. I'm going to take this and I'm going to actually knock these down because, again, that's not the I don't really want frames with the queen cells I don't select. So unfortunately, you know, I'm just going to tear those down. Might as well check the other frames when I'm at it. Well, there you go.